So hello everyone. Today I will start from where I left. So we are talking about the planning trap. What are the traps in which usually people are stuck in while making plannings? The strategic power of patience. Most people quit not because they can't do the work, but because they can't wait for the results. So the people who generally quit their work is not based on the abilities or capabilities that he is not able to do that. The reason behind that is they are not doing that work because he doesn't wait for long for the results. So that's why people in our today's generation is trying to achieve the results as quickly as possible, but that's obviously not possible. Active endurance. Patience is not passive waiting, it is working while you wait. Patience is not passive waiting, it is working while you wait. The harvest flow. You plant the seed in the morning and dig it up at night to see if it's growing. That's how dreams die. Nature doesn't rush, yet everything gets done. So that's the very beautiful example through which we should learn that whensoever you plant the seed in the morning and in the night you went to your field and dug out the seed and try to measure or compare it with either it growing or not, but you will not get any kind of results. It's not growing because nature works in very different pattern. So with that, I think we all should understand progress versus activity, the needle movers. Busy is not productivity. Movement is not the momentum. Activity is not achievement. The rocking chair effect. Lots of movement but zero distance. You can answer emails all day to avoid making the one hard decision that actually moves the needle. The rocking chair effect. Lots of movement but zero distance. You can answer emails all day to avoid making the one hard decision but actually moves the needle. The power of subtraction. Most people try to add more tasks. Most people try to add more tasks. To progress requires elimination. Saying no to distraction so you can say yes to your priorities. So these are the things which you I think you should understand. Saying no to as much distraction as you can so that you can say yes to the priorities. The competition. Unfinished work drains energy, finished work feeds it. Ask yourself ask yourself what did I complete today that moves me closer. The high cost of quitting early. Cost of quitting early. Quitting teaches your mind to escape discomfort. Each time you quit, the exit door becomes easier to find. But that's not fruitful result for the long time. Because quitting at an instant moment, you feel comfortable. You are doing that. You are doing this, but it might be worried for you too. The special pain. There's a specific agony in being almost successful, almost disciplined, almost free. This regret lasts longer than the pain of effort. Like as I was almost disciplined, I was almost free, I was almost successful, but I was not successful. These are things which you should understand, and this regret lasts longer than the pain of effort. Lost self-trust. Every promise you break to yourself weakens your confidence. When you finish what you start, you build an unshakable self-respect that fuels future ambition. When you finish what you start, you build an unshakable self-respect that fuels future ambition. The breakthrough. Progress feels slowest just before it accelerates. Progress feels slowest just before it accelerates. Persistence is simply outlasting the resistance. The final summary, the finisher's creed. You don't need a new year, a new plan or perfect conditions. You need commitment. You need commitment. Stop planning. Action creates feedback, imagination only creates comfort. Action creates feedback. When you start working on yourself, then you will realize I'm doing that kind of mistakes, I'm doing this kind of errors. And after that, you will reach at a particular point where you start getting feedback on where you are lacking. So you can work on that feedback and try to eliminate those weak area onto which people are pointing you. but people are pointing where you are actually making mistakes. And the second is start scheduling. If it isn't on the calendar, it isn't the real. Start scheduling, because when you not schedule what you're trying to do in the next upcoming 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day, 2 day, 1 week, 2 week, 1 month, 2 month, 1 year, or 2 year, then you might not get the fruitful result which you are expecting, which you are trying to get. And third is stay patient. Patient doesn't mean just waiting. Patience means you are doing your work and still waiting for the results. Finish the season. Life rewards finishers, not planners. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So these are the things which you obviously you have to understand. Success is methodical. Simple things done consistently over time gives the compounding result which you can never expect or never imagine. So with this, I would like to end this particular session, and inshallah, from now onward, I will come with a very strong, very effective, very clear content which will blow your mind. And with that, I would like to end this particular session. Jazakallah khair.